What's going on, everybody? Nick here. I hope you're all doing well. A little while back, I posted a little snippet of video of me recording for the next Mr. Big record here at Sweetwater Studios. It was a great week of music making. I had so much fun, and I got to play on some awesome drums. I've had some comments from you out there asking what those drums were and the cymbals and why there's extra kick drums in front of the main kick drum and all that kind of stuff. So I'm here to tell you what the drums were and why those kick drums are there. So let's do it right now. Here we go. The drums were a Craviotto maple drum kit. Mwah! Beautiful drums. Floor tom, 16 by 18. Second floor tom, 16 by 16. Kick drum, 14 by 24. Yes, really cool sound. Rack tom is 13 by 9. The snare drum you're seeing in this little video right here is an 8 by 14 Ludwig hammered brass. During the week of recording, I also used a 6.5 by 14 Ludwig Black Beauty, a 6.5 by 14 Ludwig LM402 Supraphonic, and a 6.5 by 14 Gretsch Bell Brass at certain times throughout the sessions. For the cymbals, Sabian cymbals all around the kit, just performing wonderfully, sounding amazing in this rock and roll setting. They're just fantastic cymbals. So, from my left, it was an 18-inch Anthology high bell crash. Then I had 14-inch Anthology low bell hats. Then the next crash after that is the 18-inch AA raw bell crash. Nice rock and roll cymbal there. The ride was a 20-inch AAX medium ride. Next to that is a 19-inch Legacy crash, beautiful cymbal there. And then an old school Sabian 18-inch China. You saw the old logo on the cymbal there. Those are the drums, just sounding huge and beefy and fat and really good. Now, one of the ways Jay is getting a huge kick drum sound is by utilizing a couple of extra kick drums. So the reason they're there is just to pick up some more low end. I don't know if you've ever seen this in the past, but there's some companies that made double kick drums. I think DW was one where they made two kick drums you can connect to each other, and that one in front is basically just like to make more bigness, more cannon sound, more low end, more oomph. And that's what he's doing. Sometimes you see a second microphone on the kick drum, right? If there's just one kick drum, the second microphone is there on the outside that you can blend in. You can roll off the high end, just have the low end or whatever, and just kind of add it to the microphone that's on the inside of the drum to make your full kick drum sound. Well, he's getting that extra oomph, that extra low end sauce from those other kick drums. The first one was a Ludwig 14 by 24 Legacy mahogany, pretty wide open, maybe a tiny bit of dampening inside, but very little. And he put a microphone on the inside. I think there was an RE20 in the inside of that one, if I'm correct there. And then there is a 14 by 26 old school Slingerland. I think it's from the 40s, maybe even the 30s. It's Sean Dealey's drum here at Sweetwater. And again, just another microphone on the inside of that drum to pick up the sound around it. And then Jay is going to blend that in with the kick drum sound or just the rest of the drum sounds. It's a really neat trick that I hadn't seen before. And again, I knew about the extra kick drums that some companies made and put in front of your main kick drum, but I've never seen it done in this particular way. And it totally worked. The drums sound fat. Can't wait for y'all to hear this music and hear these drums in Mr. Big's music. It's going to be really cool. All right, that's it for me. Back to work, studying more Mr. Big music, practicing and getting ready for the tour that's happening in just a couple of weeks. We've got the eastern part of the U.S. and then some Europe and then some South America and then some western parts of the U.S. and then who knows what's happening after that. But if you don't have tickets for the Mr. Big shows coming to your city, go to Mr. Big's website. All the information for every show we're playing at is there with links to buy tickets. Want to see you guys out there. It's going to be a really fun evening of music. We're going to rock together. All right, everybody. Cheers.